This is Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into Carl Albert State College here in Poto, Oklahoma, as we get set for this afternoon's doubleheader as your Vikings play host to the UA Rich Mountain Bucks in what should be a great afternoon of baseball. Beautiful weather outside again. Last time you guys were here, little rain showed up, but not in the forecast today. Sunshine, beautiful weather, and should be a great matchup as we get ready for this game. We'll kind of talk through a little tail of the tape, get you set up for what we can expect. So we'll talk first about the opponent, give you a little bit about Rich Mountain and what you can expect from them. They are coached by fourth-year head coach Tracy Neely. He's got a record of 181 and 134 in his softball career, college softball career. This year had his 600th career win, 614 wins so far in the career there for Coach. That victory came back in February over St. Charles Community College. And he's been to the, like I said, he's in his career. This is cool. I love this. He's had 32nd National Junior College All-Americans, or all academic awardees, and which is incredible. And so far, he's had 4 teams that have been all academic teams in his career. So that's a little bit about Coach Neely. They come into this one with a record of 23-9. They are 12-4 at home. On the road, 6-2. So they know how to get it done either way. They actually just came out of a series with National Park College. They lost that first game. It went into 12 innings. They lost that one 6-4. Then they came back and they won the second game 10-3. And now they're here against Carl Albert, and they'll actually play again tomorrow, but this time they'll be down in Mena, Arkansas. That's where UA Rich Mountain, that's where they're from, is Mena, Arkansas. The Bucks last year, they finished region number 2 and Southwest Plains district runner-up with a 45-15 record. And so they know how to win. Coach Neely comes into this one, but they're taking on a Carl Albert State College team that also knows how to pick up some big wins at home. These ladies, they're 10-7 away from home. They're 5-3. And so I'm expecting what will be a really good game. Both these teams know each other. Now, we'll say this. Versus Carl Albert. So when they've taken on UA Rich Mountain, they come in last year. They actually ended Carl Albert's season in the Southwest Plains District Tournament, the opening round of that one. UA Rich Mountain won that one 6-0. And get this. And this is where Carl Albert can kind of feel it a little bit. And you've got this kind of chip on your shoulder right now. So this team has a 7-game winning streak against them. And they are winners. Out of the last 10 matchups, they have won 9 of them. So if you're Carl Albert, you're coming out.
Let's change that.
Yeah, it's time. That's what you got to feel.
They've had enough.
Yeah, it's time to change up the narrative, time to make this thing happen. Yeah. And so the last time that Carl Albert won, let's see if we get a trivia question here. Do you think it was in 2023, 2022, or 2024?
I'm going to go with 23.
April 17th of 2023. You'd be correct, my friend. Carl Albert won that one in a 6-5 battle.
It's because I'm brilliant.
You're brilliant, or you see the notes. It's fine. Either one. I'm going to give it to you. I
saw the notes.
I'm going to give it to you. So Carl Albert comes into this one. It's time to make some changes. Time to go after this team, give the Bucks all they can handle, and they will do so. They've got some ladies that can come in here, and they can make some plays happen, and we're going to see here in just a few moments, we're going to set for the national anthem and get you ready for, like I said, a beautiful afternoon. Very windy out today. You're probably hearing it in our microphone a little bit.
Well, you know, Kyle, that's the signal. Out here, okay, we were talking about this before we got started, how I was saying, what is that golf course that's always got wind? Mm. And we were talking about how it's, St. Andrews, right?
St. Andrews, yeah.
It seems like every time we play here, every time we broadcast here, whether it be in the softball field or the baseball field, there is always wind. And when the wind picks up, we know it is time for the game to begin.
That's true.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, and it dies maybe once every 3 innings.
Yeah. It'll slow down about once every 3 innings. Then we'll have a moment of quiet, and then, bam, here it comes again. All right, time for another pitch.
And like last time you and I were out here together, the wind is coming back at us this time.
Yeah.
Which last time we saw, as soon as those girls would just go to hit it straight up.
Straight up and straight back towards us.
Come right back at you, which made it easy for, when you're fielding out there, it made it really, really easy on your part.
Those cans of corn.
That's it.
Yeah.
You just kind of follow it and go.
Right.
But, man, that was a good one. And like I said, we got a windy afternoon here. Carl Albert, we'll give you a little bit about them. They come into this season. Of course, Lexi Watson in her 4th season. They come into this matchup, 16-14. And it looks like we're going to go to the national anthem. Oh, that never gets old.
No, it doesn't.
It never gets
old.
old.
You can look around, too. I always like to look around when they're playing the national anthem and watch what different people are doing. We have, and I'm not going to say any names, but there's one gentleman in the crowd here who's got problems with his arm, but he still took the time to get that arm up and put it up to his chest, just that extra step. We have, of course, Joe, who works for us over here.
Right.
Instead of having his hand to his chest, he's a Marine, so he salutes the flag as we're doing it. Some things just really kind of give you goosebumps when you're watching different people throughout the crowd while the national anthem's playing.
And I don't know if we've ever said it, but Joe, thank you for your service.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you for serving this country. All right, well, let's get set for this afternoon's matchup here. And we're going to come into this one. And our starting pitcher this afternoon for the Carl Albert Vikings have been number 19, Sophia Abbott, the sophomore out of Mounds, Oklahoma.
And that woman has a scary pitch.
She can make it happen. She actually comes into this afternoon. So she's had 5 wins on the season. She's been at the plate, or been at the mound, sorry, 18 times. And so I fully expect this to be, she's a seasoned veteran. She knows how to make this happen. Last time we were out here, she did. Her arm is lethal.
See, there's the win.
Every time.
Game's ready to go.
It always starts up like that. As number 12, Lily Collins will make her way to the plate for the Bucks. Sorry, Lindley Collins. And the first pitch is going to go ball. Makes our count 1-0. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be outside, ball 2. 2-0 count. On deck for the Bucks, number 2, Emily Stout. Collins looking at an 0-2 count, and the pitch, and it'll be strike 1 call, 2-1 count. Going to be called ball 3, 3-1 count here for Collins. And a swing and right out to, mishandled there by the Vikings. That'll put Collins at first. Tried to make the play and just bounced off the glove. Sometimes you just can't help that. That will bring up to the plate.
You see this guy here in front of us that just sat down?
Yeah.
He just bought a big old thing of barbecue.
I mean, if he
and he
wants
sits
to
down in
share
front
it.
of me?
Right in front of you.
Right in front of me?
Yeah, right in front of you.
He's brave.
I saw it.
I'm asking for a chicken leg here in a minute. Always thinking about food.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to talk about some things here for just a second. We're going to see what happened here. Not quite sure what happened. Something took place. Coach Watson wasn't happy about it. Stout now at the plate. For 16, Lyndon Cole on deck for the Bucks. Abbott on the mound. There's the pitch. And strike 1 called. 0-1 count. No outs. The Bucks do have 1 on in Collins. High pitch there, trying to steal second. Can she get there? And she does. Yep, Collins slides in safe. Good heads-up play there.
She's fast. She was fast.
It's a good heads-up play there by Steely. Ball was just a little over, thrown a little away from where she wanted it. 1-1 count here. Abbott with the pitch. And that one low and inside. Good 2-1 count now. And that one put into play right off the second base line there. Goes to the outfield. They'll get 1 on third and 1 on first. So Stout does get on as we welcome Cole to the plate. Lyndon Cole, the sophomore out of Gadsden, Tennessee.
Never heard of it.
I think I've heard of it maybe once or twice. I'm not a big Tennessee guy. I've only been there a few times.
Yeah, I've got that other base.
Yep. So now you've got 2 runners in scoring position here. Ball 1 for Cole. On deck, Ashlyn Van Meter. There's the pitch by Abbott. Swing and a miss there by Cole. Makes it a 1-1 count. And pitch by Abbott's going to be called ball 2. And there's a swing, puts that one out shortstop. Steely gets it over to first, and they'll get her out. But not before they get one home. Make it 1-0 for the Bucks here.
Switching out some equipment here with the catcher.
And that'll send number 20 Van Meter up for the Bucks. Bucks do have 1 on third.
Excuse me.
Number 23, that's Rylan Clark, catcher. Trying to make some adjustments here. There's Abbott with the pitch. And ball's going to be called ball 1. 1-0 count with 1 out here for Van Meter. Number 4, Abby Ward on deck. And strike call there, 1-1 count. As right now, if you're Abbott, the wind's giving you a lot of help here. Like I said, it's coming straight at us. There's the pitch. And it's going to be a little high, 2-1 count. And puts that one up. See if they can catch it, and it'll go foul. Good heads-up play, good hustle there by the Lady Vikings to try and get underneath it. But it'll be 2-2 count here. See if you know this one. So Van Meter's at bat right now out of Brock, Texas. She's a sophomore out of Brock, Texas. Check your Texas knowledge and see if you...
Never heard of it.
Okay, well, we're finding a lot of places we've never heard of today. We have to go
Brock. Never heard of it.
Texas. And there's a hit. Puts it right under shortstop. Steely's got it.
Wind helped on that one.
Yeah, that was a great play there for out number 2. Good play there by Steely to keep your eyes on it. And we'll send number 4, Abby Ward, to the plate here for the Bucks. And she puts that one into play just over first base. Does go fair. She's at first. So now, Bucks get one in. Got one on. 2-0 here. That'll bring on number 15, Kinsley Allen. Allen, freshman out of Muskogee, Oklahoma.
I know where that's at.
I've got that one on lock. And there's the pitch. That one goes a little high on her. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Strike called there, 1-1 count here. 1 count for Allen. 2 outs. 2 runs have already come across home plate here this afternoon. Another pitch, swing and a miss. Going to second. And Ward will get there safely. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Excuse me, 1-2 count, 2 outs. There's the pitch by Abbott. 2-2 count. There's the pitch, puts it into play. Shortstop's got a handle on it, throws back to first, and just in time to get it out, number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of number 1 right here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home for the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home for the low-price cars.
And welcome back to Carl Albert State College here on Viking TV. Ladies softball doubleheader today against Rich Mountain. We were just sitting there talking about this wind. It stopped during the break. Now it's starting to pick up again by the time like ball.
Well, it's always right around the time when we actually don't need the wind to do anything, and it just decides, hey, I'm going to go ahead and come this way.
It's like she likes to show up for the games, you know, have a little fun. Likes to get involved.
Which right now it's blowing right to left, which is helpful. As long as we put it right about center field and then watch it kind of carry at this point. Oh my gosh, it seems like every time we get up here,
it's like when I go to wash
something.
Yeah, it's like when I wash my car. It's like every time you go to spray the armor on, it's like she likes to show up and blow it right in my face.
And I'm sure everyone else has that problem. I understand. I know I do. Always does that. And pitch there by number 1, Hayden White for the Bucks. It'll be strike number 1. 0-1 count here. Now at the plate, Kirsten Berry. White with the pitch. That's going to be called ball 1. Pitch and ball 2. 2-1 count here for Barry. Barry leading us off here this afternoon, game 1. White with the pitch. Barry gets that one, goes foul right up behind us, out into the parking lot. Might have hit the van. Sorry. The way the ball's being carried right now, it probably did. It's getting close.
A bit lately. Starting to look like it's been through a hailstorm.
Barry swings it, puts it out deep into left field. Can they get underneath it? And they do. That's a long out. So out number 1 there. That will bring up number 23, Rylan Clark. And that'll put on deck number 18, Smith. White with a pitch, and ball 1 called. Look at that. See, I had no issues
Yeah, you're losing your stuff
with my
over there.
paperwork, all the paper, all this time, and now all of a sudden.
You almost lost your little meat stick there,
I
too.
know, my beef jerky, man. Puts that one into play. The second gets a hold of it, and out number 2. That'll send number 18, Smith, to the plate for the Lady Vikings.
Oh, Joe has a few things taped down out here.
You're not kidding. He does. He's got everything. He's an old veteran out here with this. And ball 1 called there. Number 32, Jada Wallace on deck. As Smith is at the plate right now. 2 outs, no one on. 1-0 count here for Smith. She swings and a miss there, makes it 1-1. White with the pitch. That one, man, that was a good pitch because, I mean, it slowed up tremendously. Good awareness by Smith there. 2-1 count. Make it a 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Smith trying to get on, help her team cut into this lead. And Smith swing and a miss for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. And we're going to be right back as we go top of the second coming up here on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
And we welcome you back here to Carl Albert State College for this afternoon's matchup between the Vikings and the Bucks. Right now, Bucks leading 2-0. It was 3 up and 3 down for the Lady Vikings. Abbott back on the mound to see what she can do here to help her team. There's the pitch and a swing. They put that one out into left field. Can they get underneath it? And they do. Good heads-up play there by the Vikings. First out here. Out number 1. Number 5, Kinley Rankin. Going to bring up number 3, Brooke Tyler here for the Lady Bucks. There's the pitch by Abbott and puts that one into play just over the head of third base. And into left field, so that'll get 1 on for the Bucks. Tyler comes up, takes a swing, does what she needs to do.
Here goes Sophia.
That'll bring up number 11, Carlaja Actor. After that pitch, ball 1 called, 1-0 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch, shows bunt. Tyler might take off. Oh, that wind's so strong it's even blowing Abbott down out there.
She good.
We got pitchers being blown down.
She got up. She's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What's that? It's raining cats and dogs. It's mass hysteria. We got wind everywhere. And there's the pitch. And that one's going to fly foul ball. 2-1 count. Abbott with the pitch. Shows bunt, scoops it up, throws to first. There's the out. But not before Tyler gets to second. Found with a good play there to advance her teammate. Puts one runner in scoring position with the Bucks up 2-0. And it looks like the ump wants to have a talk over at the Carl Albert dugout. I'm not sure what's going on. We've had a lot of going to the dugouts here early in this one.
Hopefully he's not telling them to keep it down over there.
So I was wondering if it was an interference call or, but no.
I love their chants that they have over there. It's exciting.
They're very creative with their stuff. Yeah. All right, we're going back at the top of the order here for the Bucks. Collins back at the plate. Of course, Collins has already been on once this afternoon. There's the pitch. Collins shows bunt. 2-1 count here. 2 outs. Vikings looking to get out of this with minimal damage. There's the pitch. And strike called there. 2-2 count. Abbott with the pitch. Collins shows bunt. It's going to be a strike called there. Two count here. 2 outs. Vikings trying to get back to the bats here. Abbott with the pitch. And a swing there and puts that one into play. They're going to say foul ball. So that'll bring her back here. Whew.
I'm glad.
There's some speed there for Collins. Well, she hit that one and she was already at first base by the time we looked up. And that one goes outside. Ball 3. Full count here for Collins.
Yeah, you know, I'm noticing they are quick getting to those bases. Also very good at making contact with that ball.
There's the pitch, and that's going to put Collins at first. Now the Bucks have 2 on. As Emily Stout number 2, making her way to the plate. Her second appearance of the afternoon. Again, she's one that's already been on. Carl Albert pitching staff trying to solve the puzzle here. And gets her to swing and miss on that one. 0-1 count. Still 2 outs, 0-1 count. Pitch, and that one just a little high. Oh, that one was close. Oh, they did call it. Okay, 0-2 count. And there's another one, puts it into play, goes to left field. Now they're going to try and cut them off at home, and they can't get there in time. One does come in. Tyler gets her run, throw to second. And they're all safe. The Bucks leave 2 on. They get 1 through. Tyler comes home to make it a 3-0 ball game. Again, this team has been an Achilles heel for the Vikings. Puts that one out into left. They say fair ball. Will it be caught? And catch is made for out number 3. So only give up 1 run here, top of the second. And we'll be right back as we head to the bottom right here on Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto. For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
And we're back here, Poto, Oklahoma, on the campus of Carl Albert State College this afternoon, where the Vikings right now are behind against the Rich Mountain Bucks. Looking to try and get something going here in this one. They're going to send number 23. That's going to be Jada Wallace. She'll get us started here. Wallace comes into this one batting .362. She's been at the plate 24 times this season. She's been at bat 58 times this season. She's had 12 runs, 21 hits. Looking to see if she can't get it going here. And strike 1 called there. Got papers flying all over the place still. Holy cow. Appreciate the assist on that one there, my friend.
Yeah, I tried to run from you. I went down there and tried to get it.
I appreciate you, because that...
As soon as I went to put my hand on it, you know, did the whole...
Oh,
no, you're not going to do that.
It got a move on you.
Yeah. We got it.
White with the pitch here. That one's going to be a ball. 2-1 count. I say 3-1 count now. And strike 2 called. And there's one put into play. And it looks like shortstop's going to come up with it, and she does for out number 1. And that's going to send number 6, Sailor Hart, up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. Put number 14, London Dyer, on deck. Hart tried to bunt that one. Looks like ball's going to be called there. Another ball called there. Hart comes into this one batting .304 on the season. to bat 56 times and tries to bat that one, and it goes, tries to bunt that one, excuse me, and it goes foul ball. One-two count. There's the pitch. 2-2 count. White with the pitch. And Hart puts that one into play. They throw to first. Can they get her? Hart's going to be out. Oh, 2 up, 2 down.
I don't know about that.
That was close. Strike call there. Number 14, Dyer at the plate here for the Lady Vikings. White with the pitch. That one goes a little too high. Outside that time. Ball called there. And gets a piece of that one, does fly. Foul ball. Now that one did go to the parking lot. That one bounced off someone's vehicle.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, that did hit somebody's car.
Wasn't the van, guys. We're good. You were concerned about it.
Don't worry about whoever's car it was.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just wasn't our
count.
van.
Wasn't ours. 2-2 count here. And that one's going to go outside, hits the dirt. 3-2 count.
If you're driving a gray minivan, it was a ball that created that.
Yeah, the Volvo out there got hit. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Softball games are not good for the resale value.
Not in these conditions. Not at all. There's the pitch. And that's all we needed. Put Dyer on first. Ball 4 called. And that will bring up number 7, Rayleigh Steely. Steely, the freshman out of Noble, Oklahoma. And puts this one into play, but the Bucks get a hold of it for out number 3. Again, that wind just stuck it right there. Made it easy play for the defense. We'll be right back. You're listening or watching Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
And welcome you back here at Carl Albert State College for this afternoon's doubleheader. It's Carl Albert State College Vikings and the UA Rich Mountain Bucks. Right now, Bucks leading 3-0. As number 20, Ashlyn Van Meter makes her way to the plate. Abbott still on the mound here. pitch. A little too high, 1-0 count. So we've talked about a little bit about Rich Mountain, just how good they are. They've had 884 at-bats this season. They've scored 244 runs. They've had 313 hits. And ball 2 called there. Something we may not see a lot of today. They have had 24 home runs on the season, but I think it's going to be tough to get some of those today. And there's a swing, strike called there. 2-1 count, no outs, as we are top of the third here.
I mean, we've talked about this before here at this ball field. It's important to keep them low and to the, you know.
More of a line drive versus just a.
Your better chances, higher that ball goes, the less chance you have of it going anywhere on a windy day out here.
Trying to make some adjustments here. We'll see if the Lady Vikings do. 3-1 count here. Van Meter puts that one into play. High to center field, and they do get it.
Yeah.
Great job. First out here of the inning.
Prime example of what I was just saying right there. Put it high like that wind will slow it down, make a nice, easy catch.
Great job there by Clark coming up to make the play. Abbott with the pitch. And strike 1 called. 0-1. Number 4, Abby Ward. Up to bat here for the Bucks. Number 15, Kinsley Allen on deck. The pitch puts that one up. Heads right for second. And they'll make the catch. Great job there by the Vikings. Make the second out. Again, it's just that high. I mean, you saw it. It literally went straight up in the air and came straight right back.
Right into the glove.
Man, that's just nothing but tough sledding out there this afternoon. That'll send in number 15, Kinsley Allen. Put number 5, Kinley Rankin on deck. Abbott with the pitch. And swing and a miss there. 0-1 count. We got a little outside. 1-1 count. And swing, and that one went flying right back at us. Foul ball. 1-2 count. Abbott trying to see if she can get out of this inning here with this pitch. See if she can get strike 3 here. Get the final out. There's the pitch. And puts that one right down first base line. Easy play there for the Vikings. And they'll get out number 3.
All right.
And we're going to head to the bottom of the third coming up here on Viking TV.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
And we welcome you back here inside Carl Albert State College, on the campus of Carl Albert State College, where right now your Lady Vikings, they're down 3-0, but they're back at the bat here. We're going back to the plate. See if we can get going here. As number 2, Kayla Gibbons makes her way to the plate for the first time this afternoon. You know, during the break, we were kind of talking about for the Vikings right now, you're trying to put more in play, and it's more of that. You don't want to get underneath the ball as much as you want to come right at the ball. That way, it's more of a line drive.
Yeah, you know, the lower you can keep it. And as from a pitcher's point of view, too, we were also talking about that. They're going to hit it every time, try to get them to hit it high.
Gibbons puts that one. They're going to call it fair. No, foul ball.
Try to get them to hit it high so, you know, we can do exactly what we did this last time and just be able to catch them every one. Try to use that ability to hit that ball every time to our advantage.
See if Gibbons can do it here. She puts that one into play. Great hit, great contact. Just a long out there. Out number 1. I mean, they're making good contact with the ball. Good solid hits, but man, it's just that wall you're facing every time. So not only are you playing the defense, you're playing the elements in this one here. Trying to find an answer. It's number 5, Raylene Clark makes her way to the plate here. Two 2-1 count here. After that pitch by White. Nice strike called there, 2-1 count. So far on this season, the Bucks have had 9 shutouts. Out of those 23 wins they've had, 9 shutouts. Swing there by Clark, goes foul. 2-2 count with 1 out. Trying to get something going here. On deck for the Lady Vikings, number 17, Barry. And ball called there. So that makes a 3-2 count here for Clark. Pitch by White. And that one's low, and I'll put Clark on. That's what we needed right there. Now we got 1 on. Miss Berry makes her way out. We'll go top of the order here for the Lady Vikings. Berry comes into this one, batting .380 on the season. She's seen 100 at-bats. This is her 102nd at-bat on this season. Gets a piece of that one. Foul ball. I will say this, Berry has had 6 home runs. So she knows how to put the power behind it. She's had 38 hits too. There's a reason why you're leading them off. She does put that one into play.
Nice move.
And it goes foul. Oh, just took a bounce, took a roll she wasn't wanting. Had it lined up exactly the way that she wanted it.
Right.
And just took a weird bounce. So now that'll bring up Barry looking at 0-2. 0-2 with 1 out. Barry swings at that one. Great job. Gets it into play. Lands softly out to right field. Overthrown there at home, but they will get 2 on. Trying to throw it first. Just overthrown a little bit there. But either way, the Lady Vikings, we've got 2 on now. With a tying run coming up, number 23, that's Clark.
I like where this is going.
Here's the thing about Clark. She's had 31 RBIs on the season. See if she can make it 33 here. Gets a piece of that one right to third base, though. Tries to slide in. Out called there for out number 2, but we do have one on second still.
Smartly done for Rich Mountain there.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play by them. Of course, its ball went right to the third base. That brings up Smith here for the Lady Vikings. Swing and a foul ball there. 0-1 count here with 2 outs. Of course, Smith, this is her 106th at-bat on the season. Had 45 hits, 46 RBIs. And that one goes high. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Smith with the pitch. Or White with the pitch, I'm sorry. Smith at the plate. Smith swings and a miss there. 2-2 count. It's going to make it full count here for Smith. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Trying to help get Barry across home plate. Another foul ball there. There's the pitch. Smith puts it out into center field. That's exactly what we needed. Right. One's going to come in. Are we going to send the third one in too? They'll have her hold up at third. So now we've got 2 on. 2 on, 2 outs. Smith makes a play happen for a double, gets one in. That's what we needed to see. Makes a 3-1 ball game here.
Changes the energy a little bit there.
Clark and Smith on as Wallace comes to bat. Again, Wallace is one of those that we've talked about too. She knows how to bring them around. She's had 7 RBIs on the year. Ball 1 called on that pitch. 1-0 count, 2 outs. There's the pitch by White. Gonna be low. Ball 2. Good crowd here on this Tuesday afternoon. Good showing here for both teams. Gets a piece of it third base line, and third base trying to chase her down. She will tag Smith for out number 3. Well, that's going to take us to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back here on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know, but we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
And welcome back here, Poto, Oklahoma, on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon for our doubleheader here. Carl Albert, Rich Mountain. Ladies get one back there in the bottom of the third to make it a 3-1 ball game. And now we're going to have Abbott back on the mound. See what she can do here to help her team and continue to cut into the lead. They got away from them a little bit early on, but looks like the Vikings have begun to kind of settle back in here. Got some good hits there. Of course, Smith with a good hit gets on. Brought one in. Got her a double on that one, so we'll see what Abbott can do here. As Rich Mountain comes back to bat here. Abbott checks. There's the pitch. And a hit there, drives out deep to left field. And they get underneath it, and that's going to be a home run.
That's impressive.
That was a great hit there by Kinley Rankin. Number 5 for the Bucks. Will have her home run. Make it a 4-1 ball game now.
Got to give respect where respect is due, and that was a big hit. Especially with the way the wind's blowing today, she nailed that thing.
And that's her third. That's her third home run of the season.
Wow. Good for her. We need a few of those.
Wow, we're gonna have.
It's our turn.
Well, you notice what happened was we've talked about it. The wind died down at the right moment.
It did.
So the ball was carried.
It was kind of quiet there for while the ball was in the air.
They tried to get underneath it and just
we
couldn't
did have
get
a talk
there.
with Mother Nature.
That's okay. Abbott here with another pitch. And ball called there. It's number 3, Brooke Tyler, is up to bat here for the Bucks. Tyler comes into this one batting .247 on the season. She's had 15 RBIs. And 1 home run. Strike 1 called there. 2-1 count here for Tyler. (3-1) count after that pitch by Abbott. Tyler, she's already been on once this afternoon. See if she can do it again. There she goes, puts it right into left field. They'll get it, but she'll get her single. The Bucks now have 1 on. As Adgar makes her way up to the plate here. After this, we'll go back top of the order with Collins and Stout. No outs. 4-1 lead here for the Bucks. Abbott on the mound with the pitch. And they put that one into play. Scoops it up, throws to first, and she'll have her out.
Good.
Oh, they're calling her safe. Really? They're calling her safe, but they throw to second. And they call her safe there too. So every buck that made a play to a bag, they got on. That puts 2 on for the Bucks.
I need to put some glasses on.
Joe, we got instant replay. Let's pull it up. Can we check? Oh, Joe's telling me we don't have instant replay on this one.
Yeah, I must be blind.
Coach Watson's not happy about that call.
I'm
not either.
I saw the ball hit her hand, hit her glove while her foot was on the thing before she even got. That's what I saw. Now, I'm not down there, and I don't have glasses, and I should.
Yeah.
So.
But if it's a tie,
I'm just saying.
Tie goes to the runner, so we'll see if there's kind of what they're arguing down there. I will say this. So I was watching a little bit of pro baseball, Major League Baseball, and they have the new ABS system this year where you can
touch your helmet.
Yeah, you can touch the helmet. You can get the replay. I mean, you can only do it twice, but it has been. I will say this. Am I a fan of it? At times. But I think things like that really hurt the game. Because you get natural calls like this where it can affect, that can change, you know, the outcome of the game. But from what we saw, it looked like she was safe. Or it looks like she was out.
Yeah, they called her out.
There you go.
No, they didn't.
No,
okay.
She's still safe.
I'm so confused now.
No, they just called her safe. They just talked about it and make sure they were. She was wanting to know. Coach was wanting an explanation as to why she was. Why she was safe. That was a really great play there at first. Well, it looks like they're still talking about it here. There may be some discrepancy. I think is what's going on is because she was on the outside bag.
The Rich Mountain coach.
Which doesn't matter. Looks like they're going to have a conversation. While they do, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
And we're back here as we've got some discrepancy going on. Coach Neely having a conversation.
But see, now looks like they're saying she's out.
So they do agree that she is out.
Okay, well, so maybe I don't need glasses. Maybe
well, from where we were sitting, it was close, but I will say the ball was there before the runner hit the bag.
I love you, Kyle, but I'm going to say, to me, it looked not close.
It was close.
It was kind of close.
That's why they argued about it. If it was close, they wouldn't have argued about it. But they were on. The ball was in the glove before the runner hit the bag.
Yeah.
So that, in the rules, is called an out. But it looked like there was some discrepancy.
Even from a
between
fat man,
between
I saw that.
the ump and the ref trying to figure out, get on the same page. They're trying to get on the same page.
Okay.
Either way, it's a 0-1 count here. We got one out, and there's another one right there. Throws to second, and there's two outs.
Come on.
That's what we needed. 2 outs there. Great play there by the Vikings. And now we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Great defensive stand. We'll be right back here on Viking TV.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
Well, after all of that,
I know what we were still talking about.
We're now going to the bats here. The Lady Vikings are going to go back to the bats here after we're working out some discrepancy. Coach Neely wasn't happy. Coach Watson wasn't happy.
I wasn't
with
happy.
That call. You weren't happy. I wasn't happy about it, but I wanted to make sure. I mean, here's the thing. In the rules, it says that if the ball gets to the glove before the runner gets to the bag, that's called an out. And that was a great. I'm going to say this, and no one's talked about this. That was a phenomenal catch right there.
It was.
That was a great catch and a great heads-up play there by First to make that happen. White with the pitch here. Number 6, Sailor Hart, up to bat here for her second time this afternoon. After that pitch, ball 1, 1-0 count, no outs. If you're just joining us, this is why professional baseball, they now have the new ABS system. Oh, there's a big power hit there by Hart. Goes out deep left.
Oh, she caught that thing.
Catch made for the first out. Man, that was a great hit by Hart.
It was, and it was a great catch.
Man, great heads-up play there. Golly.
Both did very well on that.
Yeah, but I got to lean towards, I feel bad for Hart because, man, you felt the power in that one.
She nailed it.
All the way from up here, I was like, holy cow. That will bring up number 14, London Dyer. White with a pitch. And they're going to call that one strike one, 0-1 count. Again, it was that wind that just sailed it on her. She hit it right where she wanted to. And the wind said, well, okay. Pitch there. Ball 1. Oh, it would not be softball if there wasn't some kind of discrepancy every now and then. It wouldn't be competitive sports, period. Ball 2 called there, 2-1 count. And she gets a piece of that one. Into the dugout it goes. Every Lady Viking just ducked on that one. Foul ball, 2-2 count here for Dyer. On deck for the Lady Vikings, Steely. There's a pitch, puts that one into play. They scoop it up, throw it first, out number 2.
Yeah, they got that right-hand side covered.
What do they call that one, an easy pitch and catch? Yep. Steely's gonna come up to bat here. Oh, great walk-up song. Alice in Chains. Oh my God, little man in the box to get it started. Yeah, that'll get me going there. White with the pitch. That's gonna be strike 1 called.
Slow moving strike there. Did you see that?
Yeah, that one she painted that one right where she wanted to. There's a pitch there. Ooh, too far inside. 1-1 count, 2 outs. On deck is Gibbons for the Lady Vikings. Steely comes into this one batting .260, gets a piece of it out to left once again. Stays fair. They're gonna stay fair? No, they're gonna come back and call it foul ball. Well, I couldn't tell if it had gone, if it goes past third, it's still fair. As long as it stays in play past third, it's still fair, but that one went foul on her.
Yeah.
So 1-2 count here. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt here.
Okay.
She tipped that one there.
Have your little benefit of the doubt.
1-2 count here. I know. Just trying to get something. Oh, gosh. White with a pitch. And Steely swings and a miss there for out number 3. Now we're going to go top of the 5th. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
All right, so as we're always doing here, we always bring up some kind of food item. And at the break, we were talking about chicken pot pie. So
2 fat guys in a softball game.
Gab, if you're listening, Big Dave is looking for a homemade chicken pot pie out there.
He was telling me you make these things homemade.
Yeah.
I've never in my entire life had a homemade chicken
I'm
pot
telling
pie.
you, man. She's made them probably. I've had it maybe 3 or 4 times now, and typically it's a special deal because it's a labor of love to make one. But she makes one at the house, and let's just say it usually doesn't make it past day 2. So I will never be a skinny man, and I've already come to realize that in my life, and I'm okay with that.
Ditto.
I am okay with that. I have a wife that loves to take care of me, and I love to take care of her, and gosh, it's beautiful, y'all. Good stuff. Back to the game we go here. Abbott with the pitch. I'm going to say ball 1. 1-0 count here. As we are top of the order here, Collins up to bat for the Lady Bucks. Our score right now, 4-1. Bucks do have the lead. The pitch there, just too far inside. Ball. Oh, they called a strike. Wow. again, you know, I'm not going to say much about it, but strike zone discrepancies in some of these games was always kind of made me curious here. Only reason that was called a ball because it hit the dirt, in my opinion. 2-1 count here for Collins. Thought earlier we were going to have a fight on our hands. And a pitch there by, I think it's a 2-2 count here. So I was watching the game the other night, and speaking of fights, Mike White, he is the head coach at Texas. He's the head coach of the Texas softball team. And yeah, he went after the ump the other night, and the ump looked at him and said, "You're gone." But he's a guy that he has an attitude. Every time I watch him do something, because OU Oklahoma, we watch a lot of Oklahoma softball, and every time OU and Texas play, I always just watch for Mike White, because he's always mad at every little thing they do. And I get it. It's rivalry. I get it. But it's kind of funny. And there's a swing there. Puts it into play. Throw to first. And a good out there. Good play there by the Lady Vikings for the first out of the inning. And that will bring to the plate number 16, Cole. There's the pitch there. Ball one called. 1-0 count with one out. And puts that one into play once again. Gets in front of it, throws to first. Can she get there in time?
Yeah, she got it.
And she does. Out number 2. Great job. 2 up, 2 down. Barry's out there earning that scholarship this afternoon. And Van Meter puts that one foul ball territory. Ashton Van Meter, she's another one batting .353 on the season. She's had 3 home runs, 27 RBIs. She gets hits. Yeah, 36 hits on the season. Pitch there. Gonna call that one strike 2. 0-2 count here for Van Meter with 2 outs. Abbott trying to close out and head to the bottom of the 5th here. Get the Lady Vikings back to bat. See if they can't cut into this lead here by the Bucks. Swing there. Again, Barry scoops it up, throws to first, and that's out number 3. We'll be back as we go to the bats here on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
Welcome back to Viking TV. I am Big Dave, along with Kyle, calling the game. We were just talking about how this Rich Mountain, they're a good team.
Very good.
Make no
Well
mistake,
coached,
they
yeah.
are a good team, and we've seen that so far. But I want to point out how good the Vikings have done so far at keeping them at bay. They're playing a fantastic game today against this Rich Mountain team.
And puts that one into play. Long out there by number 2, Kayla Gibbons. They'll be out number 1 here, bottom of the 5th. Yeah, we were talking about if you take those 3 runs away from the first inning, since that inning, they've only allowed 1 run.
Yeah.
This is a 1-1 ball game if you take away the first inning there. Looked like they had to make some adjustments, and they did. That's the cool thing, is it looks like the Vikings have made some adjustments.
Coaching staff doing a fantastic job with the Vikings, as always.
Kind of calm some things down. Of course, we talked about it earlier in the broadcast. You know, they come into this one, the Bucks come into this one, and they're riding a 7-game winning streak against Carl Albert. So they've kind of owned them for a little bit. And you got to come into this one with the mindset of it's time to make some changes. Time to see that change there, swing there. That's going to be a foul ball by Clark. These two teams that play a lot, know each other well. Of course, the Bucks ended the Vikings season last year in tournament play in the opening round of that one. Last time Carl Albert got the win, 2023 against this team. So they know each other well, but it's time to, as we talked about, time to change it up. 2-1 count here for Clark. Coming up, Barry and Rylan Clark. Rylan gets a piece of that one, goes foul ball. Hit the little corgi sign over here. Almost hit that little
the Oklahoma Thrones sign.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been hilarious if it had actually got in.
Hole in one.
2-2 count here for Clark. And a swing and a miss there. Strike 3. That's going to be out number 2. As we go top of the order, Barry coming up. Of course, Barry doing a great job on the fielding side of the ball, too. She was crucial at the top of the 5th, helping her team get back to the bats. And she's facing 2 outs, but time for a good 2-out rally. Carl Albert trying to cut into this deficit as much as they can. Trying to cut to the lead here. Of course, following this game, we'll have second one. We'll have another game after this. As Barry gets a piece of it, but foul ball back behind us. Might actually hit the campus. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Following this game will be game number 2. And then our next broadcast, I believe, is April 18th. We'll begin to wrap up our broadcast season, 18th and 25th. And Barry gets a piece of it, sends it deep center field. Can it clear the wall? Oh, and she dropped it.
Stays in play.
Dropped it, stays in play. Barry gets to second. That's going to be her double of the afternoon.
Nice.
Come on.
Nice. She knows it there.
Yeah,
too.
she's feeling it right now. That is money.
That was me.
That was money. If you're out there in center field, you got to kind of shake that one off. But, man, if you're a Vikings fan, you're feeling that as Clark makes her way.
You go.
Clark comes up to bat here to see if we can continue with some of the success as Smith is on deck for the Vikings. Right with the pitch, and that was going to be ball 1. 1-0 count.
That was a pretty hit. I hope that we're able to get a run out of that one.
As the wind kind of settles here a little bit, we'll see what happens. Ball 2 called. Barry thought about making a move for third, comes back to second though. She's safe. Two-0 count, 2 outs. Make it a 3-0 count. 3-0 count with 2 outs here for Clark. Holding on to papers and monitors and everything else. That wind picked up. Oh, I forgot you've got safety on there.
Yeah, Joe's got this monitor taped down, so we're good to go. Got that strong gaff tape holding everything
there
together
you go.
Out here.
3-0 count here. Clark trying to get on, and she will.
All right.
Ball 4 will put her on first, and now there's 2 on. Barry again thinking about going for second or third, and she gets back to second safely. 2 on for the Vikings. As the tying run comes to the plate here in Smith.
Yeah, we need a triple right here.
That one's going to be low outside. Barry goes for third. And can she get there? She gets there by a fingertip.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
that?
slides into third and by the fingertip.
By the fingertip.
Man.
I think she had maybe 3 fingers on that thing.
And that was the
holding on for dear life.
The strongest 3 fingers you'll ever see in life right there.
She was going to take that base with her.
Great heads-up play there by Barry. Good swing there by Smith. And they'll throw to second, and that will be the end of the inning. But a lot of fun there in that one.
Once again, the energy is changing there.
Got some bats going, got some things happening going their way, and they'll come back out and do a little fielding.
They should be proud of themselves on that one.
They should be. Yeah. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Welcome back here at Carl Albert State College, Poteau, Oklahoma on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We didn't get any runs in that inning, but we got the bats going, which is what we wanted to see all afternoon. A few more contacts made there. Barry, of course, with the big steal at third. I mean, that was probably one of the cooler plays you're going to see is she had 3 fingers on that bag, and she was not moving.
On for dear life. We were talking about the energy. They keep that energy up. We're going to win this game.
Yeah, I can see it.
Keep that kind of play in, and we're going to win this game.
Got to keep your focus here. You'll get 2 more at bats this afternoon in this game, anyways. There's a pitch there, and that one sails right side foul ball.
We need 3 up, 3 down here.
Number 4, Abby Ward, is up to bat here. So I will say this, that's going to be the 32nd stolen base on the season for the Carl Albert after Barry made that one happen. 0-2 count here for Ward. No outs. Abbott trying to help her team continue that energy, continue to have that kind of rally feel here. Ball 1 there, 1-2 count here. Pitch. That one goes a little too high. 2-2 count. Of course, Barry was crucial there in the top of the 5th a little bit ago, and then was crucial there at the bottom of the 5th. So Barry kind of feeling it right now. Rallying the team. Hit there, straight up in the air, and it's coming right back down behind us. Foul ball. 2-2 count still here for Ward. Sunshine starts to peek out from behind the clouds a little bit. Oh, got her looking there. Wow, out number 1. Great pitch there by Abbott. That'll bring up number 15.
Moving too.
Kinsley Allen for the Bucks. Yeah, Abbott, she might have put a personal message on that one. Just put some heat on it and let her know, hey, I'm coming. Gets a piece of that one, contact made, drives it out right field, And they catch that one for out number 2. Well, 2 up, 2 down.
Let's keep it going. One more. And then let's move on.
Number 5, Kinley Rankin, will come to the plate. And yes, she's already had a hit this afternoon. She had the home run. There's the pitch, and that one hits the dirt. Ball 1. And contact made, foul ball. One count here for Rankin. Abbott with the pitch, and that one's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch there, ball 3, 3-1 count now. That's going to be ball 4. Rankin's going to go to first. As Tyler will make her way up to the plate. Now with 1 on here for the Bucks. Tyler's one that she's had a hit. She's got a hit this afternoon too. And contact made there, drives it out right field. Oh, trying to scoop it up, missed it there, but they'll get 2 on. So 2 on with 2 outs. Adger's making her way up to the plate now. There's the pitch, gets that one, foul ball. I'm waiting on one to clear that gap right there. There's a little gap right above us where I'm waiting on that one to come flying through one time.
You missed it. It happened last week.
Oh, I see.
You missed it. Me and David came out right through that little gap there.
Had to try and catch it there. That one low and outside.
Almost hit a lady over here on the side.
Ball 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs. The Bucks do have 2 on. 1 runner in scoring position here. Tyler and Rankin are on. Adger's at bat here. There's the pitch. Ball 2.
Oh,
ball's in the dirt. Throws the third. Can she get her? And she comes home. Comes in safely. So we just,
that was close.
We just make a shift here. 2 runners in scoring position now. As Rankin goes to third. Tyler goes to second. And Adger at the plate. Looking at a 3-1 count here. Abbott with the pitch. And that's going to call ball 4. Nope, strike. There you go. Full count. 3-2 here. Abbott trying to pitch her way out of this one. There's the pitch. Slaps that one into play. Foul ball.
we just need to focus here. It's one more out and get out of here. Don't want another run.
Trying to get back. You'll have another at bat coming up. There's the pitch. Foul ball. 3-2 count here, still holding for Adgard. And gets that one foul ball once again. Still 3-2 count, 2 outs. Adger just chopping away here at Abbott. Watch Abbott bring that heat right here. This is a good old-fashioned fastball right here. Lay it in there. And she gets her to swing at it for strike number 3. That's out number 3.
Called that.
I did, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up after this from Viking TV.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
And welcome back here to the campus of Carl Albert State College. Lady Vikings back at the plate here, trying to cut into this 4-1 lead right now by the Bucks. It's number 32 who's going to make her way to the plate. Jada Wallace. Again, last time at bat, there was a lot of action going on, just couldn't get runs around the plate. So now let's see if we can change that up and get some of these runs going. Pitch there by White. And we'll start this one with an 0-1 count. Pitch, and she does put that one into play. Good hit there by Wallace, headed for first. And doesn't get there in time, but out number 1. And that'll bring Sailor Hart back to the plate here for the Lady Vikings. Of course, Hart already had the big hit earlier. Kind of got things rolling for the Vikings. Let's see if she can continue that success.
She had a great game last week, too.
She's one of those hitters, man. She knows how to put it into play. She's having a great season at the plate. Strike 1 called, 0-1 count here for Hart. There's the pitch. Oh, man.
Good eye.
Shoo, that changeup was nasty. Wow, that one slowed down. That slowed down on her quick, boy. 0-2 count.
It looked like I threw it.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, it was coming in. You're like, yeah, there it is. No, never mind.
Nice and slow.
That's the pitch there. Tries the rise ball, and it just gets a little too high. Gets away there. Van Meter comes up from first to help out her teammate. Trying to help out Cole there behind the plate. Hart looks at a 1-2 count, 1 out. Pitch by White. And the rise ball outside that time. 2-2 count. Oh, good job by Hart to get out of the way of that one. Ball 3. Full count here, 3-2. And there's the pitch. Hart takes a piece of it, goes up, foul ball.
Scares me every time.
Well, because we always think it's going to go further back on us, and then all of a sudden it just comes down on top of us. Again, Hart facing full count, 1 out. There's the pitch, and ball 4. She'll take her bag. That puts 1 on for the Vikings. As London Dyer will make her way to the plate. Again, this is where the action started last time. And there's pitch, puts that one into play into left field.
All right.
And that'll be another one put on by the Vikings. Hart will be at second.
Good job, Dyer.
Dyer gets the first.
What I'm talking about.
Brings up Steely. Playing a little man in the box. He may not get everybody else fired up. I'm fired up now.
Big Alice in Chains fan?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Great song choice, Steely. Great song choice.
More of a Boys to Men kind of guy.
I could see that.
That was a joke, by the way.
Steely puts this one into play. Good job. Can she get to first? And she gets there.
She gets there.
And the Vikings send one home. Hart comes in. We got one at first and third, folks.
Nice
We'll
job.
get one run back here, make it a 4-2 ball game.
Great job. Great job. And we only got 1 out.
As Gibbons,
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, Gibbons makes her way up to the plate here. I like how calm, cool, and collected Steely was. She just kind of made her way to first, and everybody else kind of fired up. She's just really calm. It's that cool calmness that should scare you the most. You just can't see it coming. White with a pitch there, and they go for second. Will they get there? Steely gets there, goes for home. They're going to get her out at home. Out number 2. Man, I like that they tried though. Dyer tried to get home.
That's you're not gonna get it unless you try.
You gotta admire the effort there. Great job there. Wasn't the result we wanted, but man, great heads-up play by Coach to make the call.
This is exciting.
This is what we've been waiting on right here.
All right.
We've been waiting on this.
What was it I said a few weeks ago? Sophie home now.
Sophie home now.
Sophie home now.
That's it. Now trying to get Steely home is Gibbons. Gibbons looks at an 0-1 count here with 2 outs. We got 1 run in. Gibbons just resets here. There's a pitch by White. And high rise ball that time. 1-1 count. Oh, they called strike on that one, so it's 0-2. And she gets a piece of that one. Foul ball. Still 0-2 count here for Gibbons. 2 outs. Trying to get Steely in from second. There's the pitch by White. And it goes down swinging for out number 3. But again, we've seen it. There's that spark there. Great effort by the Vikings this inning in the 5th. Not really what you wanted to see there, but that's okay. We're going to go to get ready here and get set for game number 2. That'll be coming up here shortly. As we get ready, they'll have one more chance. The Vikings will have one more chance here. But again, we have game number 2 coming up here shortly. We're going to come back here on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
And Abbott back on the mound here for the Vikings. And that'll be called ball one. As we're back top of the order here for Rich Mountain. Collins up to bat, the lefty. Yeah, you get that feeling it's just that Carl Albert trying to get over that heel right now. Because you can get them on, and you've got 2 through this afternoon, but you have left 4 on. So if you get a couple of those around, I mean, you're looking at a totally different ball game. But it's just making those. I think a lot of it's just been luck. Some of it's been. I'm gonna go the majority of it's been luck this afternoon for the Bucks. Some of it's been Mother Nature. Some of it's been Mother Nature.
Okay.
Some of those hits that you're sitting there going, that's a good way. Okay.
I mean, I've seen a lot of skill from the Bucks today.
Oh, absolutely. They're a good team, and that's the reason why they're sends
they're,
that one out to left field. Catch is made for the long out. Out number 1.
But there has been some luck on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Just.
I still can't get over, man, Barry's slide. That was great.
Yeah.
That old 3-finger slide, man. She just comes around, and she was not letting. You could not have pried her.
She must have just had her nails done or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That was what was holding on to that base.
She dug in, man.
Got my nails did.
You couldn't have jackhammered that one. I'm telling you right now. That was a good play.
Yeah.
Fun to watch.
Bring Stout up to bat here. After that pitch by Abbott.
She didn't get them press on either.
Those
were real.
Strike 1 is called. Yeah, you want to test the dexterity of
the press on.
There you go. Pitch there by Abbott, puts it into play. Steely scoops it up, throws to first,
they got it.
And they'll get her out for out number 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
2 up, 2 down.
Let's make it 3 up, 3 down.
As Cole comes to bat here for the Bucks. Yeah, you feel that. We feel that kind of shift. We've talked about it. You know, we were calling baseball yesterday. There's that. It's just that game of the shift that happens, the momentum that kind of carries. And we'll see what they can do here with it. Abbott with the pitch, and Cole puts that one into play. Steely just misses it, goes out to center field. Cole will get on. So now the Bucks have 1 on, as Van Meter makes her way to the plate here.
Deep breath. Focus.
Yeah, just hold on here.
Let's finish this up.
Great effort, though, by Steely. Anytime you're jumping in the dirt for it, I can appreciate that. Diving for it. Oh, looks like Coach may want to make a change here at the plate.
Excuse me.
Always getting directions.
Let's see, they did. Yeah, it looks like they made so coming up after Van Meter, they actually made a change here.
Okay.
So Ward's going to be out, and they're going to bring in, looks like number 8 here. And that's going to be Kendall Witt. So Witt's going to be on deck here for the Bucks. Van Meter at the plate for the moment. 2 outs. Abbott on the mound. And a run's going to be made there. They'll go to second. I think they brought in a runner there. Looks like number 27, Emberton. Looks like Emberton was brought in to run here for Cole. So a couple of changes there made. So strategic there by Coach. pitch there by Abbott. Sends that one out to center field. Can they get underneath it? And
yes.
they do.
Nice catch.
There you go. That's going to be out number 3 as the Lady Vikings are going to come back to bat. See what we can do coming up here on Viking TV.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Arvest Bank there.
Yeah.
I've been with them for many years.
Many years?
Yeah, I think I'm going on 10.
Wow.
10 years
That's pretty
I've been
good.
banking at Arvest.
Well,
Good group of people.
my bank doesn't, I can't talk about it. It's not a sponsor. Hashtag not a sponsor. So I can't talk about them on the air. But
you should go to Arvest. Good people.
Well, there's
Good
a
bank.
chance we're getting ready to move out of the area. So we'll see what happens there. As Vikings are back to bat here. Up right now, Raylan Clark. And it's going to start things off. Ball one called. Ball 2. Last chance here for the Vikings to get something going. Only down by 2. There's the pitch by White. And that was changeup outside. Man, that was great. Boy, that comes out with some speed and just quickly slows up. 1-2 count here. And 2-2 count. Good way to watch that one through by Clark. 2-2 count, no outs. Clark trying to get on, help the team a little bit here. The Vikings have had the momentum as of late. Swings at that one, and they'll go down. She'll go down swinging. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the 7th here. As we go back top of the order, Barry. We got Barry, we got Clark coming up. There's a pitch by White. Barry gets a piece of it, puts it out to left field.
Okay.
And she'll get on at first. That's it right there. Just keep doing that as Clark comes to the plate here, followed by Smith on deck. Could the pieces be falling into place here as of late for the Vikings? White trying to finish out this one. There's the pitch. And that was going to be called strike 1. That had some heat to it. 0-1 count here, 1 out. There's the pitch. Gets a piece of that one. Sends it out to right field. It stays fair. She'll get on first. Barry's going to third.
She got
Comes
it.
around, and she is there.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. Clark on first, Barry on third. Smith coming to the plate.
I'll take another one of those, please.
I'll have what she's having.
Yes.
That was a great hit, great placement there by Clark. Again, we talked about it, keeping more of that line drive versus just popping it straight up. And it looks like they're going to take, yeah, Clark's going to come out. And we're going to have a runner come in here for her. Do apologize to mom and dad out there maybe watching. Do not have her number on our roster. Winning run at the plate with Smith. If there's anyone you want at the plate right now, it's definitely her. Comes in batting .433 on the year. She's had 46 RBIs, she's had 18 home runs, and 45 hits. Gets a piece of that one, goes foul. 0-1 count for Smith.
Come on, Wind. Slow down just enough for a home run.
And there's the pitch. Rise ball a little too high, makes it a 1-1 count. Only one out. And there's the pitch, sends that one straight up in the air. Can they make the catch? And they do for out number 2. Good catch there by Stout. Coming in from that second base position. It looks like they want to have a conversation here. Cole wants to go talk to White. As Wallace is going to make her way to the plate here for the Lady Vikings, try and help her team get the win here. She is the winning run right now. She would be the winning hit. She can send them around. Again, loving the choice of music, ladies. Great job. Pitch there by White. Too far inside. Well, I thought it was, but they're going to call strike one. 0-1 count. 2 outs. White with the pitch here. And gets her to chop at that one.
That is.
Catch is made.
That is.
And that's going to bring us to the end of game 1, where our score here to end this one, 4-2. Lady Bucks get the win.
They fought hard, though.
They did.
You know, I'm proud of them.
They did a great job, especially there late. They made the adjustments they needed to. Just a couple of different placements, whatever you want to call it. And man, this is a different
Maybe they
ball
can
game.
make some adjustments and come back and win the second one.
Yeah, let's see if we can't do it.
Let's do that.
Right now, the Bucks have an 8-game winning streak against Carl Albert. Can the Vikings shatter that? Shatter. Coming up here
Hold on,
shortly.
Wait.
Shatter it. There you go. You need a little effect sound there.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a break for just a little bit here as we get set for game 2. We'll be back here at Carl Albert on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
This is Viking TV.